Welcome back, everybody. I'm Fred, and where we last left off, we finished up our fishing on bottom lesson. Now we're going to do introducing bait feeding. Introducing bait feeding. Bait feeding is a technique for anglers to attract fish and influence their behavior in the water using either loose bait or more specialized balls of ground bait. Okay. Initially, you'll have to throw the baits out to a short distance by hand, but catapults and upgrades will be available at the shop to increase your range. Head to the gear page, select a slot, then select the bait feeding technique. Here you'll be able to select your delivery method, hand thrown or catapult, and which bait you have set up ready to use. Finally, select a compatible bait for the feeding. Now you're ready to go. You can maintain up to 4 baited spots in the water at any given time. Over time, these spots will slowly dissipate, but you can add more of the same bait near an existing spot to prolong its effectiveness. Bait spots will be cleared if you wander too far away or fast travel to another location. Not all fish are attracted to free bait. Scavengers and omnivores will be most interested, but predators won't usually be interested. Check out the suggested baits in the handbook for hints as to which baits may work well with certain species. Something else I wanted to do. They have a bronze fishing challenge, a bronze photo challenge, and a map challenge. I have not looked at these at all. Let's find out what this does. Diamond's Peak Fishing Challenge. Catch the fish at the marked location. Yeah, we're in the middle of a lesson, so maybe I'll do that. I didn't start it, I hit back. Oh well. Okay, let's find out what. Go to our journal. It's not what I want to do. Taylor's tackle. Let's see that we did Taylor's tackle. Bait feeding. This is a guide. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Some reason that has overrode what we were going to do. Well, let's see where we're going. As you can see, I have driven around the map a lot, unlocked a lot of locations as far as fast travel goes. Now we need to find out where this marked spot on the map is. I don't see anything. Let me, journal. Okay, I guess I make it active. Okay, it's right there. Alright, let's get our vehicle, which is this way. I now have a camouflage vehicle, so it's hard to see. So I'll be courteous to people and I won't park right on the bridge. Okay, so we're at the marked location and we are supposed to catch a bronze rank crappie. So if we go to our handbook, we can see that it didn't say which kind, I don't think. They like minnows. White crappie, bloodworm. We'll try a minnow. Bronze rank crappie. Doesn't matter what kind. Okay, so let's use our this wrong button, and we'll try a minnow. I only have one minnow. Might have to go get some more. All right, let's see what happens. Don't throw it very far. So, while you were gone, if the game will let me speak before I catch a fish, I have been doing some of the missions where you're driving around, unlocking locations. I figure for a fishing game, most likely not everybody wants to watch you drive around in a fishing game. Let me know in the comments if you wish you would have been able to see that part. And I still haven't gone to any of the other 4 maps, so depending on what they're like, maybe I will record some of that stuff in one of the other maps. But I've unlocked a lot of stuff. I haven't done any more of these training videos, and I've just been doing some daily things, leveling up some, but not really buying new gear, unless it was just something that I kind of needed. All right. Hey, look at that. Bronze black crappie. Exactly what we were supposed to do. That's the only thing we had to do. Mission complete. There's a new challenge mission available at Diamond's Peak Outpost. Okay, that seemed a little weird. The whole challenge was one thing. I really wasn't planning on doing that. I accidentally started that mission. So let's go back to what we were supposed to do. Let me check out that other training video for baiting things. This is the wrong spot. This is where we get a car. Doofus. Go a little bit farther. Okay. Oh, okay, we do still have it. Okay, how do I activate this thing? Diamond Peak. Tutorial. Okay, am I blind? Beginner, 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 advanced, advanced, expert, expert. Introducing to bait feeding. Where did it go? Am I blind? I mean, it's got the information here, but I thought it was actually going to have us do something. And I don't see anywhere that we've missed something. It's not expert. All right, I'll look for that some other time because I don't see where it's going to let us continue doing that. All right, then we'll do what we're doing over here. Start a bronze fishing challenge. Catch a bronze rank smallmouth bass. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this today since I can't figure out what I was doing over there. Go to the marked location. All right, we're going over there. Hey, dude. Am I going the right way? I think I am. See, I have real. This has been one of them things that I enjoy doing in my spare time. Is just I just go run around and do some fishing. They have 3 dailies that you can choose from, and I think I already have a few. Let me check really quick. I've been fishing in the morning before I go to work. So daily, I caught 7 bronze or better fish, and I caught 8 of anything. and I still need to catch a couple of smallmouth bass, which is where we're heading now. So let's see if we can do that. They also have weekly ones, which take a little longer. Am I on the right path? Yep. Okay. There wasn't a fast travel that was really close to this, so we'll just drive over. I know some people may complain that they don't like that, they think the reserves are too big, they just want to fish. I'm not one of those people. I think this has been very entertaining to explore. I mean, they got some amazing scenery in this game. There's this massive waterfall that you gotta kind of see to believe back that way. Okay, we're in the right place. Walk through this mud. Alright, what are we doing? Catch a bronze rank smallmouth bass. I have a challenge for any smallmouth bass. And our handbook says, oh crap, we probably should have bought some minnows. Alright, smallmouth bass. Eggs, poppers, and frogs. Okay, I do have poppers, and I do have eggs. Let's try the eggs just to see, because I know the popper's also going to get some other fish that we're not looking for. So's the eggs, probably. Let's just see what happens. Okay, we'll use this again. Got plenty of eggs. Still shows that I have a minnow. I thought you used those up when you caught fish. Oops. Okay, there we go. Nope, that is the wrong pole. And a little bit deeper. And let's see what happens. Yeah, sometimes it's just fun to go to a different part of the map and see what you catch in certain areas. I found a spot that I can routinely get like silver largemouth bass, and I did catch a gold there this morning, I think it was. I found a place to get the golden trout. There's a few places that I've run into those. So it's just kind of interesting to get to know the map and what kind of fish you find in some of these places. Usually if you go up higher in the mountains, you're getting the trout more. This lake down here in the valley, you tend to get bass and northern pike. I haven't really tried fishing much on bottom. See if I can find like catfish and stuff. I think I've got one catfish, but I don't think I fished. I wasn't fishing with something I thought was going to catch a bass or a catfish. Okay, we're not getting any bites yet. Let me throw it out a little deeper. This was pretty muddy in here. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of fun to go to an area you don't really know what's there, and so you'll have to try different baits, different lures, different methods of fishing until you find out what's there. Yeah, I find this enjoyable. I don't think my original take on other people's thoughts of this game was it was kind of arcadey compared to other fishing games. Not as much of a simulator as some of the other ones, but yet the overall agreement was it was still fun. And I'll be honest, I'm having enough fun at this one. I don't really have any interest in a game that they claim is more of a simulation. I think this one's just fine. And then of course now I'm recording a video and trying to catch a specific fish and nothing's biting. Alright, you know what? You know I don't have patience. Let's get out my other pole that already has a popper on it. Let's see if do I have anything smaller than this 5? Yeah, let's try this 7 popper. Because smallmouth bass aren't massive fish. Let's see how we do here. Poppers, you kind of switch them and reel them in slowly. You want them to jerk around. They kind of splash the water like a dying fish on top. And there we go. Now this could be anything over here. The fact that well, my drag is pretty low. This particular setup, I can catch fish that are well above 10 pounds. This one's not fighting too hard. That would be a largemouth bass. Alright, let's keep trying. Like I said, this lake you'll get the smallmouth, largemouth, northern pike. I've seen a lot of those. That stupid drumfish that seems to be bugged. Where it fights like crazy and you pull it out and it's like the size of your thumb. There are the tiger muskie. I think I caught a gold one of those this morning. Another silver largemouth. Now for somebody like me who does enjoy fishing but rarely does it, there's not a lot of great places to fish nearby. I don't own a boat. I get bored easily when I go fishing. But a game like this, I'm really liking it. I've got access to a boat. I've got access to all kinds of gear. I catch fish routinely. And to me, this is as good as going fishing for real. Now, if I'm going camping or something, I'll probably take my fishing gear and just see what happens. But to be an everyday fisherman, this is nice. I can just walk into the room and turn on the PlayStation and go fishing, see what happens. I haven't made any videos for about a week. Some of you may know I typically try to record a little bit when I get off work, because my wife works until like 7:30. So I get home about 5 and it gives me a few hours. I can go do what I want without interruption. And my wife had Friday off, Good Friday. Then she had Monday and Tuesday off, so I come home from work and I don't have that free time that I've. So yeah, I didn't record anything Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Come on, fishies. Caught 2 big mouths. But yeah, there's a whole series of missions that really have nothing to do with fishing. They're exploring the map and kind of making sure that you travel the map. And I mean, there's all kinds of outposts that you can fast travel to, but you got to travel there the first time. But again, I don't. My assumption is people don't want to turn on a fishing video and then watch you drive around and explore a map instead of fishing. But what I was doing was those maps will take you to some semi-remote areas in a small pond up in the mountains somewhere. And so what I was doing for a while was, as I was traveling, I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna, every time I go by a body of water, I'm just gonna get out and fish for 10 minutes and see what I can find. Just sort of pretend that I'm a park ranger or some kind of nature dude that part of the job requirement was to inspect some of the fish in the different places. Kind of, you know, make up a story in my head. I don't know if you guys do that when you play a game or not, but okay, I'm really surprised that I haven't caught at least more largemouth bass. We caught 2 on 2 casts. Now I just saw something jump over this direction. Black crappie are often seen in this area. They can be hooked with a minnow. Really? I really am shocked that we haven't seen anything else. Usually when you find a spot that you're catching them relatively quick, you can just keep throwing the pole in different directions and you'll keep catching them. Of course, you know, I'm recording, so now you're just literally watching a pole go back and forth. But you get to see the reality of fishing even in a game. It isn't always perfect. Hope everybody had a good Easter. My kids are too old for Easter baskets now, so didn't even see anything like that. Went to church Sunday morning. Of course, I go to church every Sunday morning. Alright, fishies. You know what? We haven't really tried this direction. Let's try this direction. Just so you know, the fast travel in this game, you can only fast travel to a trailhead. And on the map, those would be kind of the orange locations. Now the other thing you can do, you can fast travel to your vehicle. Your four-wheel drive thing or your boat. So, if you find yourself in need of equipment, and you're out on a boat clear on the other side of the map, you can fast travel back to that main location where the bait store is. You can fast travel there, buy what you want, You can summon your vehicle if you've got stuff in your storage and you need to swap some stuff out. But then you can fast travel back to your boat. And so you don't even lose your spot out on the lake. So that's kind of cool. I cannot believe nothing is happening right now. I'm finding this quite irritating. I could try that egg again. And what's funny is, you know, they suggest these things, but I've caught these fish on spinners. You know, it suggested a popper and the eggs. Let's reel it in. Let's try that. Let's just put a spinner on this thing. At least I think I have. Pretty sure I have. Well, if I don't start catching something soon, this video is never going to make it to YouTube. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Any fish right now will do. If I caught 10 fish before I caught the smallmouth bass, I would be happy. But to catch nothing is quite irritating. It's pretty shallow over here. Alright, well. See if we can't move a little bit. I think we're still technically in the right area. I am going to go back to the popper just because it is the suggested. Let's go a little bit bigger and just see what happens. You know, when I'm playing without recording, this never happens. Like I said, I wouldn't even care if I stood here and caught a bunch of wrong fish. But when you can't catch any fish, kind of irritating. Okay, let's go back to the... Let's go back to the egg. And let's just wing this sucker out there and see what happens. So we're pretty much out there on the edge of the growth. The wind or waves is slowly bringing our bobber mostly toward us. Fishy, 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 fishy. Let's bring it in slowly. Yeah, this is irritating. Any fish will do. Okay, while that's going on, what are my challenges? Smallmouth bass. Oh yeah. And I did catch 30 fish of any size, and I've got 2 golds. This is a weekly ones. I didn't pick a third one because I don't think I can catch something 88 pounds. The odds of getting a diamond, I think I've only caught 1 of these shovel-nosed sturgeons. So the odds of getting a diamond one's not exactly probably going to happen. Alright, this is... I was gonna say, this is hurting my brain. Okay, if this is a smallmouth bass, I'll at least be much, much, much happier. That's not a smallmouth bass. That wasn't a smallmouth bass. But I caught something. Be nice if that would start happening more often. The thing didn't even nibble. That was just a straight up gotcha. So you can see over on the right, bottom right, I am slowly reeling in just to drag this bait through an area. But that's what sucks is the challenge is literally to catch it in this spot. That's kind of irritating. I got a better chance somewhere else. I may give up on this after this cast and just go catch some fish so we can have a much better time. Also not a smallmouth bass. Well, where are we? Let's... Is that my boat? I think this is my boat. It is my boat. I'm going to take you over here. I'm going to give up on that particular challenge. This area here, I don't need to go anywhere. I'll just stay right where I'm at. This is where I was fishing this morning. And using a popper of the largest one that I have, which is this 5, at least right now, I routinely catch largemouth bass. I think I have caught some smallmouth bass here. Northern pike, and even some tiger muskie. But this has been a good spot. And with this particular setup, I've actually caught a northern pike that was could have snapped my line, but he couldn't travel far enough. Is that a tiger muskie? Yep. A bronze tiger muskie. So yeah, this isn't a bad place to go. If you want to routinely, like I said, I catch a lot over here. Now, from what I've seen in videos, at least people believe that if you continuously fish an area, you'll eventually spawn a diamond. I have not caught a diamond of anything yet. So they definitely are rare. I've seen it pop over on the left where somebody else has caught one. And I've seen multiple people catch those legendary giant fish. And I have caught some right up against the boat practically. Come on, fishies. Try out here again. Make a liar out of me. There we go. This one's not fighting hardly at all, so I'm guessing it's a largemouth bass. Nope. It's just a small northern pike, thank you. Do I have a bigger popper than this one? I know I did at one time, and I think I took it out to try these things. These things sink so fast I can't even keep them off the ground. Alright, fish on. Alright, this one is pulling. This one's gonna be a muskie, or a northern pike. Hopefully he doesn't go to the right, because he is winning at the moment. If he goes out to the deep zone, he's gonna end up breaking my line. He is winning. But it looks like he's going left according to my pole, which means he'll run out of distance. I don't know if you ever noticed it or not, but as you're reeling a fish in, it starts playing this music in the background. It makes you a little anxious to see what you're reeling in. Okay, he's still winning, where he's out to 150 feet now. So whatever this is, my guess is... Ooh. My guess is this is a northern pike, just because so far those have been the ones that have really stressed this current setup. I don't think I've come across a bass that has been able to really put this kind of strain on the line. And the fact that it's taken this long, it's a pretty good one. If it's a largemouth bass, it's got to be a diamond. Because I've never had a largemouth bass do this, and I've never caught a diamond. Okay, we're winning now. He's back down under 90. He must be wearing out. And he's pulling again. Come on. Come on, baby. Was that a... I thought I saw orange fins. This might be a tiger muskie. I thought. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. Come on, baby. Oh, northern pike. Silver. Yeah, you see how much stress that silver thing did on that? I'll show you my pole setup here since I'm done staring at my nice fish. That's only a silver. So this current pole has a strength of 30.86 and the line is 11 pounds. So that's what I'm using right now. And when I get it back in, I'll run through my fish real quick because I like I said, I did do some fishing, quite a bit of fishing over the weekend. I just didn't record anything. Again, I have no diamonds, but I have gotten some gold. I'll show you my current best fish. I do wish that, I really, really wish that every fish would be compared to your best. It always tells you when you catch one and it's better than your previous best. And it'll tell you by how much, by length and weight. But it does not tell you if yours is smaller. Like, I'd like to know if I caught one that was, you know, just really close to my biggest one. I really wish they would do that. Every fish, I want to know, how does this fish compare to my best? Bronze, didn't fight us at all. Here, let me show you where we're at here. Handbook. So I do have a gold largemouth of 6.8 pounds. I have a silver smallmouth, a gold rock bass. Have not caught a bluegill still. Haven't even heard of this one yet. Silver black crappie. I do have a gold northern pike, 17.33 pounds. I think I caught that this morning. Silver yellow perch, a gold tiger muskie. Maybe I caught that one this morning. I can't remember now. Freshwater drum, almost don't care. I've only caught one catfish and I'm not really sure how. White crappie, only 7.7 ounces. 2.97 pound salmon. The gold sauger. 12 ounce shovel nose sturgeon. This seems small. In fact, it's a juvenile. It's not even ranked. And a gold level green sunfish. That would be a nice fish. Even though it's only a pound. A silver brook trout. A silver cutthroat trout. Mountain whitefish is silver. A gold walleye. I don't know where I caught that thing. 10.85 pound rainbow trout. An orid trout is silver, 6.8 pounds. Have not seen, lake trout are huge. I have not seen those yet. I don't think I have gear that can even think of catching one of them. Gold level golden trout, 7.45 pounds. River carp, silver, 3.7. And I don't even know what to say. I'm not sure how you catch these. Leeches, hot dog, liver. Okay, I didn't know people used fishing lures to catch those things. How am I doing on time? I'm just about out of time. Let me try casting over by this dock. Well guys, you know me, I don't like to edit the videos. I want to put them out there raw. I spent too much time at that one location. I should have given up earlier just so we could catch some fish. And I apologize, but that is how the game is played. If I wasn't recording, I probably would have stayed there for a little while longer. But I would have given up if I didn't get anything, because I'd rather spend my time catching fish than standing there doing nothing. It's not that interesting to fish and not catch anything, let alone stare at a video game and not do anything. Somebody just caught a diamond cutthroat trout. I may need to re-watch the beginning of this video just because I'm not 100% sure how we lost the I thought we were going to learn how to do that bait fishing thing, and then it just seems like it disappeared. I just don't see it on the in the journal. That's where all the other missions were. I apologize for the lack of fish at the beginning of the video. Actually, the first half. But, hey, that's what fishing's like. Got another bronze northern pike. Well guys, I'm going to call this video finished. Hope you had fun. I like hanging out with you guys, even though you're in the past and I'm in the present. So if you had a good time, or if you feel my pain of not catching fish when you want to, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.